Good evening and welcome. I'm Gil Gonzalez, Professor of Theater and Communication Arts and Associate Dean of First Year Programs. I just want to make sure that everybody knows that this ceremony will be videotaped and video and sharing capability will be available after the ceremony. On behalf of the college, I would like to welcome you to the start of a new academic year at Whittier. We are so excited to have you become a member of the poet family. Give yourself a round of applause. I hope you have your candle and your lighter on hand, or perhaps just your cell phone light. We will use these items during the Light of Learning ceremony that will come at the end of tonight's program. Before we light our candles, you will hear from three of our dynamic campus leaders. First, you will hear from Whittier College President Linda Oubre, followed by Associated Students of Whittier College Student Body President Jesse Eccles, and then Vice President for Academic Affairs Sal Johnston.
Hello, new poets. My name is Linda Oubre, and I am the president of Whittier College. I am so excited to welcome you to the poet community. Trust me, I know this is not how you imagine the start of the semester would look like. But you know what? Embrace this time. You are strong and you are resilient, and you're ready for the challenges that life throws your way. This is what college is all about. It's about preparing you for the uncertainty of the future. Know that you will thrive and you'll come out on the other end, ready to take on the world. And believe me, the world needs you. These uncertain times and the experience you're about to begin as a member of the Whittier community are preparing you for an uncertain global future. Our changing global community needs exactly the type of leaders that Whittier prepares. Most of you will eventually work in careers that have yet to be created. To be successful, you will need to learn how to learn, to be flexible and adaptable, experimenters and explorers, makers, creators, and doers. This education you will get here at Whittier College will transform not only you, but also your extended family, your community, the region, the nation, and the world. By investing in your education, you're investing in not only your future, but you are also investing in the future of our local and global communities. Whatever you look like, wherever you come from, whatever your abilities, however you identify, and whatever you believe, you are the leaders who will change the world, and you'll become a part of the legacy of Whittier College. Dear new poets, I am honored and humbled to take this journey with you. Best wishes and enjoy the next few years.
Welcome, new poets and poet families. My name is Jesse Eccles, and I am Whittier College's Student Body President for the 2020-2021 year. I'm a senior and international student from New Zealand. I'm a child development major and a political science minor, and I play on the Whittier men's tennis team. First, I want to say that this event would not be possible without the people behind the scenes that have spent hours adapting this into a virtual ceremony. That same kind of drive and passion is what our staff and faculty are also using to make sure that this online experience is rewarding and educational as it can be. Now, there are always struggles your first year at college. And I remember some of my own struggles with adjustments to living in a new country, my classes, the dining on campus, and a few other things. But you will eventually experience that as well. But we're all dealing with one similar struggle right now, and that's a semester online. But I do think I have some knowledge to pass down as we do enter the semester. The first thing is I want to make sure that you make the most of this version of Whittier College. It's a unique experience, and while it may not be the usual in-person experience, we still have an opportunity and a community. These faces that you see around you and names, those are a part of your community. And as you start classes with some of these people, take the opportunity to get to know them in whatever way you can, form connections and interact with new and inventive ways, because before long, you are going to see some of these faces walking around. And when you walk around this campus, knowing that your friends are there too, I think that's what really makes our community so strong. And the friends that you can find at Whittier, for me, have been some of the best that I've found in my entire life. These are friends I think that I'll continue to have even once I graduate. And I know you don't know them yet, but those kinds of friends are here with you now. Whittier College's community is also about how students help students. We do this by getting involved. The ASWC Senate has its first year class council, which some of you might have already heard about and are interested in. And we also have elections for Senate positions at the end of every year. There are clubs and organizations that cover a wide variety of events or interests. But we find that most of the time, the projects and events with the most impact are those that are done by the passion of an individual and their ideas. We have students that throw concerts, entertain with dance showcases, travel to see the stars, and better our immediate and surrounding community. I know that some of you here have crazy ideas about how to make this community, our engagement, and our learning better. And I want to let you know that we're here to help. Myself and other student leaders, as your peers, are here as a resource for you. I couldn't imagine spending my 4 years anywhere else. Whittier turned out to be the home I never knew I needed. And I get to go into my last year knowing that I'm proud of what I've already achieved as a poet, what I will achieve as a poet, and knowing that the next generation of poets right in front of me have big and exciting plans for the future. I'm excited to meet you all throughout the year, and I hope someday soon Whittier can be a home to you all too. On that note, I want to leave you with one last piece of advice. Enjoy your time here. Enjoy your education and every experience that comes along with it. Go Poets.
Of course, this year, things are a little different. We began physically apart. And I want you to know that all of us, faculty, administration, staff, feel your absence profoundly. I also want you to know that we will bridge the physical distance and you will be welcomed into the poet community. You will encounter a faculty that is, of course, devoted to teaching excellence, but you'll quickly discover that the faculty are interested in you and are invested in your success. I can promise you that you'll be challenged by this faculty, you'll be supported, and your time here will be transformative. I want you to know that the faculty and staff have worked tirelessly over this past summer, adjusting almost everything we do to ensure that you have the best possible experience under what we all acknowledge are circumstances not exactly of our choosing. A little insider advice. You have access to a group of truly excellent professors. Make the most of the opportunities before you. So beyond the usual admonishments to do your reading, do your homework, go to class, turn your work in on time, please do all of those things. Go to office hours. And they'll be virtual to begin with, but go. Why? You need to get to know your professors. And even more importantly, they need to get to know you. What your intellectual passions are, how you learn, what you're worried about, and they'll help you navigate new terrain. Ask questions. Questions are the foundation of inquiry and growth. Right? Learning isn't just about answers. It starts with good questions. It starts with any kind of question. Read your email. I realize this is an archaic mode of communication, but for us dinosaurs, we rely on it, and many of these emails contain very important information. And finally, explore. That's what you're here for. And seek out opportunities. They'll be all over the place. New poets and class of 2024, welcome. Be well and flourish.
Like many colleges, Whittier represents several of its core values on our college seal, which you will see on some important documents, the most notable being on your diplomas in a few short years. Whittier's seal features the convergence of two lit candles to form a single flame. The design is meant to symbolize the transfer of knowledge from one source to another, thereby creating an even brighter light. Our Quaker founders cherished the inner light of each person. In the coming days, months, and years, Whittier's faculty will seek to kindle your inner light, whether it be online or in our classrooms, labs, stages, and on our athletic fields. We will stoke the embers of your personal flame with new queries and insights. We will celebrate the brighter light that arises from sharing your insight with others. Connecting with these vibrant symbols of light as knowledge and light as eternal, we celebrate tonight the light of learning. I will begin by lighting my candle, followed by members of our faculty and staff who will light their candles. Finally, I will ask the students to light their candles in unison. Faculty and staff, please light your candles. Students, you may now light your candles. Next, I will read from My Triumph by John Greenleaf Whittier, the famous 19th century poet for whom our college is named. The poem was published late in Whittier's life and acknowledges his many achievements. This poem is particularly important tonight because it is reflected in his belief and ours that young people must pick up and carry on with our society's most cherished values. This is a fitting sentiment for our new students on the eve of their first day at Whittier College. My Triumph by John Greenleaf Whittier. The autumn time has come. On woods that dream of bloom and over purpling vines, the low sun fainter shines. The aster flower is failing, the hazel's gold is paling, yet overheard more is near, the eternal stars appear. And present gratitude ensures the future's good, and for the things I see, I trust the things to be. Hail to the coming singers, hail to the brave light bringers. Forward I reach and share, and all that they sing and dare. I feel the earth move sunward, I join the great march onward, and take, by faith while living, my free hold of thanksgiving. New students of Whittier College, our newest poets, we salute you. Please extinguish your candles, everyone. Before we leave tonight, I want to thank you all for joining us. Additionally, I would like to ask you all to listen in and hear Camille Rosenthal, first-year student class of 2024, as she leads us in the school song, Friends Forever.
Hi, I'm Camille Rose. I'm an incoming first year from the San Francisco Bay Area, and I'll be singing the Whittier song Friends Forever. Hail to thee, dear Whittier, home of friends forever. Thou art virtuous, Whittier, in the high endeavor. Now we charge thee, Whittier, home where peace and truth are nourished. Great hopes and dreams have fully flourished. Forward ever, Whittier, falter never, Whittier, friends forever, Whittier, alma mater, Whittier. Thank you.